Good morning everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play of Pokemon Sleep. I messed up here today, so I just need to get this review out of the way because my Pokemon are starving for energy. Usually I'm pretty good at selecting the review later, but unfortunately, if you hit the wrong thing, there's no way back. So here we are. We got the dosing type. I'm looking for Totodile still, which is my main target of all the Pokemon because I'm running a Suicune team and it would be kind of nice with a berry fighting Totodile sometime soon. And then, yeah, these events are basically pushing me out of Cyan Beach for a while, but we're getting some new sleep styles and that's always nice. I also saw after my recording yesterday that we hit a new goal target. I haven't claimed that yet, so we'll have to do that in this video. And then one of you guys responded. I keep forgetting names of people. I know that's rude, but there was some positive feedback to the box reviews. So those will be coming here to the free-to-play sometime in the future. So Charmander, a Top Belly, Krogunk, Houndour. I think we started on that last time. Magneton. We got Bulbasaur, Grubbin, Mareep, and Ekans. Think of all of these. I don't know which I'll feed actually. That's going to be an interesting one. I wonder if any of them will be hungry, in which case I may be tempted to just do the bonus biscuit on the hungry Pokemon. Overall, none of these are my targets. I think I have settled on the Grubbin for now. If I ever decide on going on a longer hunt, I don't even know if that would be fruitful. I found the Mono Cacao. To an extent, it would be nice with a Mushroom Cacao blend because I'm probably not going to go the mono route here on the free-to-play if ever. For the most part, I am a very focused strategist here on the free-to-play, so yeah, it's gonna take a lot for me to really go on a different route than the berry finding, so we'll just have to see. That free-to-play cooking tutorial is coming. It's just enormously complicated to figure out because there are so many variables and things to consider. So, right, none of these are hungry. We started on the Houndour last time, and I feel tempted to finish that off. Although we do have a Grubbin here, and I kind of want the Grubbin. So, despite the fact I just said I kind of feel done with that hunt, it would be kind of nice with a Grubbin that has the mushroom blend because I probably won't be doing the mono meta, and if I can find a mixed coffee mushroom blend on the Vikavolt, preferably ABX with not C, then what I can do is I can find one that has some good sub skills on top of that. So I'm actually going to waste some biscuits here on an ingredient specialist despite the fact I'm running a very focused overall strategy. The reason here is it's going to be a long time until I'll be spending any time at Ogle Power Plant, and I think for the most part the Grubbin in the short term may even be worth it. So that's the overall plan here. None of these other Pokemon are particularly interesting. The Mareep is a very good Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but here on the free-to-play it's simply too expensive. Bulbasaur is real nice for honey, but for the most part, its ingredient list is not particularly complementary. So you either need mono honey or an ABC list in my opinion. Because then the ABC is great for the Dream Eater Butter Curry, but then again, it's hard to use the ABC lists overall. Ekans is okay, is one of the most weak berry specialist of all. Krogunk kinda nice, although I would prefer to just get a Ditto. And then, yeah, Charmander for sausage. I don't know yet. Magneton skill specialist. I think the other Pokemon here that could be interesting is that Houndour, but for now, I need to hold on to my biscuits because the biscuit drought is coming. I keep repeating it, but we can see here right now we are in the middle of October. It's 2 weeks until I get another batch of 30 biscuits. And I think on average, you get like 10 biscuits from the daily gift. So that's something. But yeah, I think overall the better candy here to send is potentially the Magneton. because most of you guys on my friend list here are free to play, or some version of it, maybe premium every now and then. And at that point, the Magneton candy is kind of nice because you can find a Magnemite that has skill level up M, and if you can get that to just main skill level 5, it's gonna do wonders for you. So, but yeah, Vikavolt up tier, so it's one of those candies that can just be sent to basically anyone. So if you want coffee, you want Grubbin. It's basically the new Beware. I was hopeful that potentially Shinx would be the new Beware, but no, it's the bug. I like the bug too, don't get me wrong, I just had high hopes for the Luxray. So, here we go. Grubbin number 2. It's got a neutral nature, which is not really good. I would say if it has A, B, and then either A or B, we can pull out the trusty old pointer here to make the point clear. I don't want honey. Any other combo, preferably mushrooms at level 30, it's fine. For this to work though, I would need like ingredient M, speed M, maybe ingredient S or something like that. Because that nature is really important. Alright, double coffee and then mushrooms. Yeah, not optimal at all, I would say. Then it's just all down to these sub skills. What are they like? Skill trigger speed, inventory, more trigger, and more speed. That one's going straight in the bin, so I'm just going to nickname it blank, and we can revisit these stats. We already know the nature is neutral, so we don't really have to keep that on screen, but speed M here, level 25, is the only thing that really stands out to me. I think overall the ingredient list here is the highest average value. I haven't made the article yet for Vikavolt, so we can't pop into my website yet. But I mean, Vikavolt has a decent skill rate. It can do something, but for the most part, it's the key coffee Pokemon. And at that point, you want it to do coffee. So I don't think this is it. At the very least, when the mushroom there is so late, I can't even consider that into the cooking because it's going to take a while to get this Grubbin to level 60. So at that point, I think actually the berry finding triple coffee Grubbin that I found the other day is better. Oh yeah, I should put the pointer back over here. And then we can see. I'm enjoying that daily extra experience from that Suicune. And you can see, yeah, got a little bit of sneaky on that Suicune. Hopefully, not too long, I can cross level 50 on it to get that inventory L. In which case, I won't have a lot of issues with inventory, and hopefully I can start just getting a lot of triggers in the morning, because right now, maybe 1, maybe 0, and that's not a whole lot of power. So I've actually started to overstack these Pokemon right here, and I'm thinking to just overstack until Halloween hits, because that's going to be a big event, and maybe I can find a cool Halloween hat Pikachu or some other Pokemon. We'll see. I should probably do some cooking too to just get rid of some of these ingredients. We're just going to do no recipe and fill it up with all sorts of ingredients. All right. Now, we talked a little bit about it yesterday. Maybe we should take a look at the bag and do some reviews there. Though, for the most part, a lot of my Pokemon are not good because I have a very narrow list of targets. And I just keep hunting until I find like a really solid one and then throw out the rest. At that point, the off chance Grubbin catch or Waxley or what it's been this far is a little bit hard to really figure out. So the box review will probably have to be maybe a once... Wait, hang on. What happened here? I just cooked a whole lot. Oh man, do I have a lot of oil. You know what? I feel tempted to increase this by just 20. I should not to do that. So yeah, I'll just, I guess, have the Suicune inventory full for another 1.5 hours until I can do the lunch, and the rest of these are fine. So yeah, Just need to cook a big lunch. I think the problem here is I've actually ticked off so that the oil should not be used when I auto feed. So that was probably on my end. So we've cooked some 17 times this week, but we're getting close to feeding 13 biscuits. That will basically be tomorrow. I'm having some issues with the befriending Pokemon because I'm not spending enough biscuits. And I'm also having some issues here getting those 15 diamonds because I'm not spending candies. Then yeah. Ooh. Yes, these are for 2 weeks. I was like, wait, did I mess up again? No. Yeah, this mission set is also possible to complete next week, which is nice. I'll get both of these, and that's going to be good. So maybe actually I hit another instance we can put on for tomorrow. That could be nice. Let's see, we have... maybe Suicune. That would be funny. No, we're going to keep that for whenever there is an increased Drowsy Power / Dream Shard drop, because I'm suspecting that maybe in December we get some funny December Dream Shard event at Greengrass, and at that point I can just put on the Suicune incense on the very last day and get an enormous bag of Dream Shards if I get that 2 or 3 star. So that's the plan there. And I think overall, I don't really care too much about the Bulbasaur. I should probably keep that incense around. But Croagunk, I'm definitely just not going to invest in, because if I am to go for ingredient specialists, they either have to be like busted mono, like the Fuecoco or the Vikavolt. Otherwise, I'll actually have to compromise and have a mixed set. So yeah, not really optimal here to have this whole inventory filled. But I don't really have too much stuff to throw out either. Guess I could do some of these, but yeah, this is not optimal. But the overall strategy here is not cooking oriented at all. And so that's just how it is. And for now, just have to deal with that problem. Maybe in the future, I can start working on that ingredient bag, but it is diamond expensive. I have estimated you need 3,600 diamonds to max out current bag size, and that's just kind of crazy. Now, I'm curious. Now, I know Liam has been online, but for some reason, it shows up 3 days on Sarah, 4 days on Liam, and I talk to these guys daily in the Discord. And I see them show up on my primary account, so I don't know what kind of bug that is in the game. I'm hoping that they can fix that sometime in the future, because that is kind of a big deal. You want to get those candies from your friends. And the friends that you don't get candy for, oftentimes you throw them out. In my case, I'm quite lucky because most of you guys that are on here are YouTube members. So that helps a lot, because I can just message you directly in the nirtheart Discord if something happens. Right, we also got some sleep points. Now, I'm just saving up for the monthly Pokebiscuit purchase. Just clear out the shop first of each month. And for the final part of this video, we should go through the team. This is just a daily segment so that you in the future can go back to whatever episode number and see kind of where I'm at. And so we have the Wigglythug, hoping to get that to level 25 soon. Although I don't have a sub-skill seed, and I won't get a sub-skill seed in a long time. Hopefully there could be some bundle coming up in the Halloween event, potentially, that has a sub-skill seed, but I don't think I'll have diamonds for it either way, because that's probably going to be like 12 or 1500 diamonds, and at this point in time, I spent my bag on item storage upgrades, and yeah, the candy strategy here is, as I've mentioned numerous times, is I want to get this to level 25 as soon as possible. And then I'm just going to hold the candies in case there is some sort of candy boost event, because the big target here is level 50. Level 50 is going to be crazy, and I have enough shards to get it there if I can just have 1 or 2 of these mini candy boost events. Then all of my extra handy candy is going into the Suicune, because getting Suicune to level 50 is the main priority overall. And so once I can get Suicune to level 50, it's going to be crazy. That inventory is going to make it so that I always wake up with at least 1 or 2 triggers in the morning. That's going to help a lot on my overstacking strategy. And then hopefully sometime in the future, I can stumble upon a berry finding Totodile, or 2 or 3. We'll just have to see how it all hands out. So hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.